What truly defines the power of an object? Is it its capacity to destroy, control, or perhaps transform those who touch it? Loki's Scepter, one of the most iconic weapons in the Marvel Universe, is not just any staff. Its blue glow and devastating force have been witnesses to epic conquests and tragedies. But do we fully understand the depth of its power and the impact it has caused over time? From the moment it was wielded by Loki, the scepter proved to be much more than a mere weapon. Gifted by Thanos, the artifact contained the Mind Stone, one of the 6 Infinity Stones. This stone, hidden in a brilliant blue casing, allowed Loki to control minds, manipulate energy, and even open portals between dimensions. But was the real control with Loki, or was the stone silently manipulating the god of mischief? Upon arriving on Earth, Loki used the scepter to subdue a SHIELD team, but it didn't stop there. He dominated the minds of Clint Barton and Eric Selvig, using them as pawns in his plan to invade Earth. But what few knew is that Loki himself might have been under the influence of the Mind Stone. Under Thanos' command, Loki wasn't entirely free, and the scepter, with its overwhelming power, silently distorted intentions, shaping the fate of its bearer. During the Battle of New York, the scepter was a crucial piece. Through it, Loki opened a portal for the Chitauri army, bringing chaos and destruction to Earth. However, despite all its power, the scepter quickly changed hands, falling into Black Widow's grasp, who used its power to close the portal and end the invasion. Was the scepter, then, a symbol of uncontrolled power or an opportunity in the right hands? After Loki's defeat, the scepter was seized by SHIELD, but soon fell into the wrong hands again. Hydra agents, infiltrating the organization, stole the scepter and took it to their research base in Sokovia. There, scientists like Baron Strucker conducted terrible experiments. The result? The emergence of 2 powerful beings, Wanda and Pietro Maximoff, whose abilities would change the course of history. But did the scepter merely awaken what was already within them, or was it responsible for shaping their fates in an unexpected way? While the scepter was under Hydra's control, it was meticulously studied. Although the scientists had only scratched the surface of the power it contained, the destructive potential of the artifact was already evident. When the Avengers finally recovered the scepter, it was taken to Avengers Tower, where Tony Stark and Bruce Banner began conducting their own experiments. And it was at this moment that the true danger emerged. Upon discovering an artificial intelligence within the scepter, Tony Stark initiated the Ultron program, an initiative aimed at protecting Earth from future threats. However, the creation of Ultron was a catastrophic mistake. The scepter, with its overwhelming power, connected with Tony's program, giving birth to a new form of artificial life. Ultron, the result of this fusion, became a global threat, nearly exterminating humanity. The scepter, which was supposed to be a tool to save the world, ended up being the key to its imminent destruction. Ultron, after stealing the scepter, used its power to captivate Dr. Helen Cho, forcing her to build a new body for him, made of vibranium. He then broke the scepter's protective casing, revealing the Mind Stone in its pure form, and implanted it into the body that would come to be known as Vision. And so the scepter, so often used as a weapon of control and destruction, was also responsible for creating an entity that would become one of the Avengers' greatest allies. Loki's scepter, then, is not just an object of power. It is a central piece in a narrative of control, transformation, and destiny. Each time it changed hands, it shaped not only the lives of its bearers, but the fate of the entire universe. The question remains, was the scepter merely a tool, or did it have a hidden will, a power beyond mortal comprehension? In 2023, when the Avengers performed the time heist to resurrect the victims of Thanos' snap, the scepter, or more precisely, the Mind Stone within it, once again played a key role. Captain America, Iron Man, Hulk, and Ant-Man traveled back in time to recover the scepter during the Battle of New York. And once again, the scepter proved to be more than just a weapon. It was a symbol of power, but also of redemption, as Steve Rogers successfully retrieved it by infiltrating Hydra, in one of the most iconic scenes of the MCU. The scepter was finally returned to its rightful place in time, but the Mind Stone continued to play a fundamental role. Even after so many battles and conflicts, do we truly understand what this stone is capable of? The power to mold minds, open portals, and create new forms of life? What else lies hidden in its essence? And now, looking back on this entire journey, one question still intrigues us. Was Loki's scepter merely an instrument in the hands of those who wielded it, or did it have its own purpose, a will that guided each event, shaping the fate of the universe?